Welcome friends to the Mathematics Made Manageable Mathematics video tutorial series prepared by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, KVS Z Mumbai. Reference material in all chapters of class 12 Mathematics is available easily to all the students. The students are not able to gather necessary help from this material as students need detailed explanation of the solution steps, recollection of concepts required for the solution at required places, tips to do problems with slight changes, tips to reduce errors. The above needs of the students is taken care of at this tutorial series. Important concepts and solutions to NCERT textbook questions in each chapter is prepared using PowerPoint presentation and the same is converted into video. The concept and solutions are supported by necessary narrations. The tutorial is only a supplementary material to students and it cannot replace the classroom teaching by an experienced teacher. Okay, the PowerPoint presentations with the solutions can be downloaded from the link given at the bottom of this video. The link to the PPT and also link to the PPT with the narration is given at the bottom of the video which you are watching. Welcome back to chapter 5, continuity and differentiability. Topic logarithmic differentiation. Here we will see how to do logarithmic differentiation and try to solve the problems of exercise 5.5 of NCERT textbook. Consider the function y is equal to f of x as u of x whole power v of x. That is a function, a power, a function. I am having one examples with you. Y is equal to x power x, y is equal to cos x whole power sin x, y is equal to x power sin x plus cos x whole power x. We are having a formula only for y is equal to x power n where n is a number. But function whole power function are differentiated only by taking logarithm to the base e on both sides, so that the power will come to the front and it will become a normal multiplication by making use of the property of logarithms. Therefore, if you have a function of the form y is equal to u of x whole power v of x, we will use logarithmic differentiation by taking log on both the sides. Logarithmic differentiation is applied when we are having u of x is whole power v of x, and if it is having many terms multiplied, suppose so many terms are multiplied, 4 or 5 terms are multiplied and they are divided, for example x minus 1 into x minus 3 into x minus 4 upon x square plus 4 into x square plus 5, like that. And suppose if you have a function inside a very big square root of a very big very lengthy terms and cube root or nth root, and we will use the logarithmic differentiation, that is by taking log on both sides of the given equation. What are the steps involved? We have to take logarithm, we have to use the properties of logarithm and simplify the terms. After that is totally property of logarithm is applied, we have to do the differentiation both LHS and RHS and keep only dy by dx in the left hand side and then x plus dy by dx is equal to what. And for that we will have to use the property of logarithm. Logarithm of product of two term is log of the first term plus log of the second term. The logarithm of a term by another one, that is m by n, is log m minus log n. Log m power p is p log m. These are the three properties we will be using. But remember, there is no formula for log of m plus n. We cannot use the formula for log of m plus n. We have a formula for log mn, log m by n and log m power p or log m power n, whatever. And before we go further, we should remember that d by dx of log y is 1 by y into dy by dx. You should not directly write dy by dx directly, or you should not simply write 1 by y. It is log x is 1 by x differentiation, but log y is 1 by y into dy by dx. Shall we go for example? Dy by dx for y is equal to x power tan x. Take log on both sides. It will become log of x power tan x log y. X power tan x is, you have to use the formula x power m power p. Tan x will come to the front and it is multiplied by log x. Now in the left hand side and right hand side you are having only normal term which you can use the property of differentiation. The left hand side log y differentiation is 1 by y dy by dx. Right hand side you have to use the product rule. Keep the first, differentiate the second. Keep the second, differentiate the first. Tan x d by dx of log x plus log x into d by dx of tan x. D by dx of log x is 1 by x. Differentiation of tan x is secant square x. By arranging the terms, you can write it as a tan x by x plus log x into secant square x. Now you have to push that y to the right hand side. It will be multiplied by y. Y is nothing but x power tan x given in the question. Therefore, x power tan x multiplied by tan x upon x plus secant square x into log x. You have to give the final answer like this only. You are seeing that the right hand side is totally in the implicit form. Explicit form. It is not in implicit form. It is in the explicit form. Again, three terms are multiplied. Now here you see you can use the normal UVW formula also. Keep 2, differentiate the third. But if you take logarithm, it will be very simple. You see when you take logarithm, log of the first plus log of the second plus log of the third. Now the differentiation is very simple. Therefore log y differentiation is 1 by y dy by dx. Log of the first one is 1 by something. Log of the second one is 1 by something. Log of the third one is that also 1 by something. But here the d by dx of x minus 3 is 1. D by dx of x plus 4 is 1. D by dx of x plus 5 is 1. Therefore, we are not writing it. Push that y to the right hand side. Then you will get dy by dx is equal to x minus 3 into x plus 4 into x plus 5 multiplied by 1 by x minus 3 into 1 by x plus 4 into 1 by x plus 5. Okay, now we have seen two examples over here. Let us move on to the problems of exercise 5.5. Question number 1. Differentiate the function with respect to x. Cos x, cos 2x into cos 3x. Product of three functions. We can use logarithm on both sides. For take logarithm on both sides. Log y is equal to log of cos x, cos 2x into cos 3x. For log of the first plus log of the second plus log of the third. Let us go for differentiation now. 1 by y into dy by dx will be the differentiation of log y. For log cos x, 1 by cos x into d by dx of cos x. Log cos 2x differentiation is 1 by cos 2x into d by dx of cos 2x. Cos 3x differentiation is 1 by cos 3x into d by dx of cos 3x. Once again, the differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Differentiation of cos 2x is, making use of chain rule, minus sin 2x into d by dx of 2x. Again, differentiation of cos 3x is minus sin 3x into d by dx of 3x. The term is taken here. What is the differentiation of 2x? It is 2. Differentiation of 3x is 3. So you got it as minus tan x minus 2 tan 2x minus 3 tan 3x. Multiply it by y. Then substitute for y, which is given in the question. So minus cos x into cos 2x into cos 3x into tan x plus 2 tan 2x plus 3 tan 3x. You can leave it as it is. If you expand the bracket, only the cos and tan may get cancelled because sin by cos, therefore sin you will get. Then cos 2x into tan 2x, when you multiply, the tan 2x is sin by cos, therefore it will get multiplied. But you can leave it as it is. Now here the product rule which we can use has been simplified when you take the logarithm on both sides. Again, differentiation of problem where there is very big square root and inside you are having a rational expression x minus 1 into x minus 2 upon x minus 3 into x minus 4 into x minus 5. Very tedious when you do it directly. For now, logarithm is coming to our rescue. Take log on both sides. Now square root is nothing but whole power 1 by 2. Cube root is whole power 1 by 3. Nth root is whole power 1 by n. Take logarithm on both sides. Log y is equal to half log of the right hand side. It's very simple. Because half will come to the front. Log of the total bracket. Therefore log y is equal to half into. You know that the logarithm of product is sum and product the division will be minus. For log of the numerator minus log of the denominator. Let us take the term from the previous slide. Half into log of x minus 1 into x minus 2 and minus log of this. Okay, now what is log of product? It will be plus, therefore log of x minus 1 plus log of x minus 2. There it will be log of x minus 3 plus log of x minus 4 plus log of x minus 5. Minus sign is outside, for all of them will become minus. Now you are ready for differentiation now, because we have simplified it using property of logarithms. 1 by y into dy by dx, half into, very simple, log of x minus 1 differentiation is 1 by x minus 1. Again, when you differentiate x minus 1, you will get 1, therefore no need to write. Similarly, differentiation of log x minus 2, 1 upon x minus 2. Differentiation of log x minus 3, 1 upon x minus 3. Differentiation of log x minus 4, 1 upon x minus 4. Differentiation of log x minus 5, 1 upon x minus 5. Now you have to push that y to the right hand side. Now half into, the y is nothing but square root of that, into multiplied by this bracket. Now it is, you can simplify it by taking LCM, but no need for it. It is being expressed as an explicit function directly. Dy by dx is equal to half into square root of something multiplied by the derivatives. It is very simple. Again, differentiate the function with respect to x of log x whole power cos x. Function power function. You have to take log on both sides. Log y is log of the right hand side, but right hand side is something power base log x and power is cos x. Therefore it will become cos x multiplied by log of the base. It is log of log x. Differentiating both sides, 1 by y into dy by dx is cos x into differentiation of the second term plus second term, that is log of log x, plus differentiation of the first term, that is cos x. We are using product rule. The previous step is being showed here. What is differentiation of log x? It is 1 by log x into differentiation of log x, making use of chain rule. Then d by dx of cos x is minus sin x. Once again, differentiation of log x is 1 by x, but it will become cos x into 1 by x log x minus sin x into log of log x. You can push the y to the right hand side now to express dy by dx. Therefore dy by dx is substituted log x whole power cos x into cos x by x log x minus sin of sin x into log of log x. You can take LCM and you can express it, but it is enough if you express it like this. Again, differentiate the function with respect to x, x power x minus 2 power sin x. Problem number 4. But here we cannot take the logarithm directly because there is no formula for log of m minus n. Therefore, what we have to do? We have to write it as u minus v, taking the first function as u, the second function as v. Now, we are taking u as x power x and v as 2 power sin x. When y is equal to u minus v, by making use of the property of differentiation, dy by dx will be du by dx minus dv by dx. We will find du by dx separately and we will find dv by dx separately and fit in this equation. Or we will call it as equation number 1. Now let us try to find the differentiation of x power x and 2 power sin x separately. We are taking u is equal to x power x. Take logarithm on both sides. Log u is equal to log of x power x. Base is x, power is also x. It will become log u is equal to x log x. When you do the differentiation, log u differentiation is 1 by u into du by dx. On the right hand side, you have to use the product rule. Keep x, differentiate log x, plus keep log x, differentiate x. And differentiation of log x is 1 by x and differentiation of x is 1. You push that u to the right hand side, it will become u multiplied by x into 1 by x plus log x. Therefore, it will become x power x into 1 plus log x. X and x cancelled. Now, for du by dx we have found it is x power x into 1 plus log x. Or you can keep it as equation number 2. We move on to the next one. V is equal to 2 power sin x. Here you can directly use the formula for a power x. a power x differentiation is a power x log a. That also you can use. Suppose if you feel, sir, I will take logarithm on both sides, you can take log on both sides. Log v is equal to sin x into log 2. Here the advantage is log 2 is a constant, so you can take it outside. Therefore only you have to differentiate only sin x. Therefore sin x differentiation is cos x. Then multiplied by that v, it will become 2 power sin x into log 2 into cos x. The same answer you will get if you do the differentiation directly by making use of a power x formula, a power x into log a. It will be 2 power sin x into log 2 into d by dx of sin x. The same thing you are getting here also. This I am calling it as equation number 3. For I got 3 equations now. Let us recollect. Equation number 1 is dy by dx. Equation number 2 is du by dx. Equation number 3 is dv by dx. Let us substitute this 2 and 3 in 1. Simply subtract them. First term minus the second term. Very simple. You got the answer. X power x into 1 plus log x minus 2 power sin x into log 2 into cos x. Question number 5. Differentiate the function with respect to x. Here some terms are multiplied but all are having powers. But when you expand it, it will be a very lengthy expression having the power 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9. Therefore you will have a polynomial of degree 9. Let us use logarithmic differentiation to make it simple. Log y is equal to logarithm of the right hand side. The terms are multiplied, therefore log of the first plus log of the second plus log of the third. Log of x plus 3 whole square plus log of x plus 4 whole cube plus log of x plus 5 whole power 4. We continue. Log y is equal to log of x plus 3 whole square plus log of x plus 4 whole cube plus log of x plus 5 whole power 4. The power will come to the front. 2 log x plus 3, 3 log x plus 4, 4 log x plus 5. Now we are ready for differentiation. Differentiate 1 by y into dy by dx is 2 upon x plus 3 plus 3 upon x plus 4 plus 4 upon x plus 5. Differentiation of x plus 3, x plus 4 and x plus 5 all are 1, but no need to write it. Now you can do the cross multiplication. You can substitute the value for y now. It will be x plus 3 whole square into x plus 4 whole cube into x plus 5 whole power 4 multiplied by this bracket 2 upon x plus 3 plus 3 upon x plus 4 plus 4 upon x plus 5. There is a scope for simplification by taking the LCM, but if you give the answer like this also, it is sufficient. Provided you are not asked to prove something. Okay, let us move on to question number 6. Again, differentiation of x plus 1 by x whole power x plus x power 1 plus 1 by x. Already we have seen it. When two terms are added up, we cannot take logarithm directly. We will write it as u plus v, where u is the first function and v is the second function. When you do the differentiation, it is the differentiation of the first plus differentiation of the second. We will call it as equation number 1. Let us start with the first function. U is equal to x plus 1 by x whole power x. Take log on both sides. It will become log u is equal to log of that. Power will come to the front. Log u is equal to x into log of x plus 1 by x. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Differentiation of log u is 1 by u du by dx. Here we have to use the product rule. X into differentiation of the second term plus the second term into d by dx of x. Let us continue. What is the differentiation of log of x plus 1 by x? It is 1 upon x plus 1 by x into differentiation of that x plus 1 by x, and d by dx of x is 1. Now, what is the differentiation of x plus 1 by x? Differentiation of x is 1. Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 upon x square. Now, to make it simple, we can simplify that x plus 1 by x also. It will become x square plus 1 by x. Let us simplify it more. This 1 minus 1 by x square simplification is x square minus 1 by x square. our x square and x square will get cancelled. Here we are getting the term x square upon x square plus 1 into x square minus 1 by x square. X square getting cancelled. Therefore 1 by u du by dx is x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1 plus log of x plus 1 by x. Push that u to the right hand side. Then replace u by the given problem. That is x plus 1 by x whole power x. This is the u we have taken. Therefore x plus 1 by x whole power x into the term x square minus 1 by x square plus 1 into log of x plus 1 by x. We have found the derivative of the first term. Therefore it is equation number 2. Let us move on to the second function v is equal to x power 1 plus 1 by x. You have to take log on both sides. Log v is equal to log of x power 1 plus 1 by x. Power will come to the front for 1 plus 1 by x into log x. It is now ready for differentiation. Take differentiation both sides. 1 by v dv by dx is first term 1 plus 1 by x into d by dx of log x plus log x into d by dx of x plus 1 by x. This is the differentiation we have to make. D by dx of log x is 1 by x. Then d by dx of 1 plus 1 by x is 0. 1 is 0. Then 1 by x differentiation is minus 1 upon x square. Let us have some simplification. 1 plus 1 by x can be simplified as x plus 1 upon x. And this is 0 minus 1 by x square. Now the first term is x plus 1 by x square. The second term is log x upon x square minus. Now there is a scope for simplification by taking x square as the LCM. Take x square as the LCM. It will become x plus 1 minus log x in the numerator. Push that v to the right hand side. For v multiplied by that. Now the v can be replaced by the whatever we have assumed. That is x power 1 plus 1 by x. For it is x plus 1 minus log x upon x square multiplied by the v, which is x upon power 1 plus 1 by x. We call it as equation number 3. Now we have found the derivative of v and derivative of u. We have to put it in the equation to get the value of dy by dx. These are the equation we got. Dy by dx equation number 1. Du by dx equation number 2, dv by dx equation number 3. We have to substitute this 2 and 3 in 1, where we get this x plus 1 by x whole power x multiplied by x square minus 1 upon x square plus 1 plus log of x plus 1 by x plus x power 1 plus 1 by x multiplied by x plus 1 minus log x by x square. Let us move on to question number 7. Differentiate the function with respect to x. Log x whole power x plus x power log x. Two functions where the power of another function is given. We cannot do the logarithm directly. We call it as y. We take the first function as u, the second function as v, and express it as u plus v. When you do the differentiation, it will become du by dx plus dv by dx. We will find du by dx separately, making use of logarithmic differentiation, and dv by dx separately by making use of logarithmic differentiation, and we will come back to this equation and substitute. First function, log x whole power x. Take log on both sides. Log u is equal to log of log x whole power x. X will come to the front. It is log of log x. Now it is ready for differentiation. Differentiation of log u, 1 by u du by dx. X into log of log x. Use product rule. X into differentiation of log x plus log of log x into d by dx of x. We have to do the differentiation of log x. It is a log of something, therefore 1 by that. into d by dx of that. Therefore, log of log x differentiation is 1 upon log x into differentiation of log x. We are using chain rule. Then log of log x into d by dx of x is 1. Now here it is a differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Therefore, x and x will get cancelled. Or you will get 1 upon log x plus log of log x, that is 1 by u. Let us continue. 1 by u du by dx equal 1 upon log x plus log of log x. You can take LCM. 1 plus log x into log of log x by log x. Now push that u to the right hand side, multiply by u. U is nothing but log x whole power x. I am substituting it, multiplied by 1 plus log x into log of log x by log x. This is equation number 2. We have found du by dx now. We have kept it in a simplified fashion. Let us continue. V is equal to x power log x. Take logarithm on both sides. Log v is equal to log of x power log x. Log x will come to the front. For log x into log x, highly interesting. For it can be written as log x the whole square. Differentiating both sides with respect to x, 1 by v into dv by dx is 2 times the log x into differentiation of that log x. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Therefore, the right hand side will become 2 log x upon x. One by v dv by dx is 2 log x upon x. Multiply by v both sides. Substitute for v, that is x power log x into 2 log x upon x. Therefore, dv by dx is 2 x power log x into log x upon x. We call it as equation number 3. For we have found du by dx separately, making use of logarithmic differentiation. dv by dx separately by making use of logarithmic differentiation. These are the equations we have. Equation 1 dy by dx, equation 2 du by dx, equation 3 dv by dx. Substitute 2 and 3 in 1. You will get this first term, log x power x into 1 plus log x into log of log x by log x, plus the second term 2 x power log x into log x upon x. Let us move on to question number 8. Sin x whole power x plus sin inverse root x. Two terms are there. We cannot take logarithm directly. What we will do? We will call it as u plus v by taking u as the first function, that is sin x power x, and v as the second function, sin inverse root x. Therefore, dy by dx will be differentiation of the first function plus differentiation of the second function. We will keep it as equation number 1. We will find du by dx separately using logarithmic differentiation, and dv by dx logarithmic differentiation required we will do, otherwise we can do direct only if there is no function power function problem is there. We have taken u is equal to sin x whole power x. Take logarithm on both sides. Log u is equal to log of sin x power x. X will come to the front being the power. For log u is equal to x into log sin x. Left hand side differentiation 1 by u into du by dx. Right hand side we have to use u v form, that is product rule. Keep x, differentiate log of sin x, plus keep log of sin x and differentiate x. We continue. 1 by u du by dx is x log of sin. Therefore, it will be 1 by sin into d by dx of sin x, plus log sin x into d by dx of x is 1. Now the differentiation of sin x is cos x. Therefore, the first term will be x into 1 by sin x into cos x plus log sin x. Now this x into cos by sin can be written as cot x, or x cot x plus log sin x. For 1 by u into du by dx, is equal to x cot x plus log sin x. We can push that u to the right hand side, u into x cot x plus log sin x. For du by dx is sin x whole power x into x cot x plus log sin x. This is the differentiation of the first function u. Let us call it as equation number 2. We move on to v, that is sin inverse root x, differentiating both sides with respect to x, because there is no need to take logarithm. You can do directly. Sin inverse of something is 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Therefore here in place of x you are having root x, function of function root, root x the whole square into d by dx of root x, and root x differentiation is 1 by 2 root x, or we can write it as 1 upon 2 root x into root 1 minus x, or you can write inside the square root as x into 1 minus x also inside the whole square root. This is the differentiation of v. We call it as dv by dx. We call it as equation number 3. Now we have found du by dx and dv by dx. Let us move on to dy by dx is given by du by dx plus dv by dx, that is equation 1. We have found du by dx, we have found dv by dx. Put this equation 2 and 3 in equation 1. Simply write the first term plus the second term. Therefore dy by dx is sin x whole power x into x cot x plus log sin x plus 1 by 2 root x into root 1 minus x. We move on to question number 9. Differentiate the function with respect to x, x power sin x plus sin x whole power cos x. Here also we cannot take log directly, but we call it as y is equal to u plus v. U being the first function x power sin x, v being the second function sin x whole power cos x. Therefore we will find du by dx separately using logarithmic differentiation, dv by dx separately using logarithmic differentiation, and put it in this equation number 1. We start u is equal to x power sin x, take logarithm on both sides. Log u is equal to log of x power sin x. The power sin x will come to the front, sin x into log x. Now let us try to differentiate both sides. Log u differentiation is 1 by u into du by dx. The right hand side differentiation we have to use the product rule. Keep sin x, differentiate log x, plus keep log x and differentiate sin x. The differentiation of log x is 1 by x and the differentiation of sin x is cos x. Therefore on the right hand side you get sin x by x plus cos x into log x. Push that u to the right hand side. Now you substitute for u, that is x power sin x. Therefore du by dx is x power sin x into sin x by x plus cos x log x. You can take LCM also if you want. We call this as equation number 2. We have to find the differentiation of v, which is given by sin x whole power cos x. Take log, it is log of sin x whole power cos x. Cos x will come to the front being the power. Therefore log v is equal to cos x into log of sin x. Left hand side differentiation is 1 by v dv by dx. Right hand side we have to use product rule. Keep cos x, differentiate log sin x, plus log sin x and differentiate cos x. We continue. The differentiation of log sin x is 1 by sin x into d by dx of sin x, and differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Now the differentiation of sin x is cos x. For first term will be cos into 1 by sin into cos. Second term will be plus log sin x into minus sin x. Push that v to the right hand side. Now you can little bit simplify. Cos by sin is cot. Therefore we will write it as first term as cot x into cos x. Second term bringing minus to the front, minus sin x into log sin x. We can now substitute for v. V is equal to sin x whole power cos x into cot x into cos x minus sin x into log sin x. This cos into 1 by sin into cos, some book will write it as cos square x by sin x also, that is also allowed. This we call it as equation number 3. We move on to the last stage, that is dy by dx we have as equation number 1, which is nothing but the sum of equation number 2 and equation number 3. Let us put 2 and 3 in 1. For dy by dx is x power sin x into sin x by x plus cos x log x plus sin x whole power cos x into cot x into cos x minus sin x into log sin x. Simply you can write the term, first term plus the second term and leave it. No need for any further simplifications. We move on to question number 10. X power x cos x plus x square plus 1 by x square minus 1. We can't take log directly. We call it as u plus v, and the first function is x power x cos x. Second function is x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1. Therefore, dy by dx is derivative of the first function plus the derivative of the second function. We call it as equation number 1. We will try to find the derivative of both these u and v using logarithmic differentiation and put in this equation. Let us start with u is equal to x power x cos x. Take log on both sides. Log u is equal to log of x power x cos x. Here the power is x cos x, that will come to the front. Therefore x cos x into log x. Now by differentiation, you see right hand side you are having 3 terms. You have to use UVW form, product rule. For keep x cos x and differentiate log x, plus keep x log x and differentiate cos x, plus keep log x into cos x and differentiate x. Keep the first 2 and then differentiate the third one in order. Now the differentiation of log x is 1 by x, differentiation of cos x is minus sin x, the differentiation of x is 1. Therefore, when you do the simplification, it will become x cos x by x minus x log x into sin x plus cos x into log x. By doing some simplifications, we can take cos x outside. It will become cos x multiplied by 1 plus log x minus x sin x into log x by taking cos x as common from the first and the third term. Now push that u to the right hand side. U into cos x into 1 plus log x minus x sin x log x. U can be substituted now. It is x power x cos x into cos x into 1 plus log x minus x sin x into log x. This we have found du by dx. Let us name this equation as equation number 2. We continue with v. Now this is can be done by u by v form also, that is the division rule. But if you take log, this problem will be very simple. Log v is equal to log of x square plus 1 upon x square minus 1. By making use of the property of log, log of the numerator minus log of the denominator. Let us go for differentiation now. 1 by v dv by dx is log of something, therefore function of function rule or chain rule. 1 upon x square plus 1 into differentiation of x square plus 1 minus 1 upon x square minus 1 into d by dx of x square minus 1. The differentiations of x square plus 1 is 2x plus 0. Differentiation of x square minus 1 is 2x minus 0. We continue. By simplifying it, the first term will be 2x upon x square plus 1. Second term is 2x upon x square minus 1. Now we have to multiply it by v. Therefore v is nothing but x square plus 1 by x square minus 1. Now when you bring it inside, it can be little bit simplified. Where x square plus 1 into 2x by x square minus 1 by taking LCM inside the bracket by doing that cross multiplication. Let us see what it will get simplified. X square minus 1 minus of x square plus 1. X square will get cancelled. And you will get minus 2 in the numerator. Therefore, by cancelling x square plus 1 and then rearranging the terms, it can be written as minus 4x upon x square minus 1 the whole square. This is the maximum simplification possible. We call it as equation number 3. We have done du by dx, dv by dx. Now it is ready for substitution and finding the value of dy by dx. We have dy by dx Equation number 1, du by dx already we have calculated in equation number 2 and dv by dx in equation number 3. Now substitute 2 and 3 in equation number 1. You will get dy by dx as x power x cos x into 1 plus log x minus x sinus log x plus minus 4x upon x square minus 1 the whole square. Now it can be left as it is. Suppose if you are asked to prove that dy by dx is something, then in some problem you have to do simplifications. Otherwise you can write du by dx plus dv by dx and then you can leave it. Let us move on to question number 11. Differentiate the function with respect to x cos x power x plus x sin x whole power 1 by x. As usual, we cannot take logarithm directly. We call it as y is equal to u plus v and u is equal to x cos x power x plus v is equal to x sinus whole power 1 by x. And dy by dx is differentiation of the first function plus differentiation of the second function. We call it as equation number 1. We continue. U is equal to x cos x power x. Take logarithm on both sides. Log u is equal to log of x cos x power x. The power will come to the front by making use of property of logarithms. X into log of x cos x is equal to log u. Now it is ready for differentiation. Differentiating both sides. Left side 1 by u du by dx. Right side x into, by making use of product rule, x into d by dx of the second function, that is log of x cos x, plus keep log of x cos x and differentiate x. Now x into, what is the differentiation of log of something by making use of chain rule? 1 upon x cos x into d by dx of x cos x into log of x cos x into differentiation of x is 1. Then how to differentiate x and x will get cancelled, therefore 1 upon cos x. How to differentiate the x cos x? By making use of once again product rule, x into d by dx of cos x plus cos x into d by dx of x. First function, differentiation of the second plus second into differentiation of the first. We continue. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x, then differentiation of x is 1. For it become minus x sin x plus cos x, which can be written as cos x minus x sin x plus log of x cos x. Now you can bring this cos x inside the bracket. Cos into cos will get cancelled. Cos by cos will get cancelled. Cos into x sin x by cos x is x tan x. But it can be written as a simplified form. 1 minus x tan x, the first term, plus log of x cos x. Now this u can be pushed to the right side. Therefore u multiplied by 1 minus x tan x plus log of x cos x. Now u can be substituted. U is x cos x power x into 1 minus x tan x plus log of x cos x. For now we have found du by dx. Let us call it as equation number 2. Let us move on to finding the derivative of v. We have to take log on both sides. Log v is log of x sin x power 1 by x. The power 1 by x will come to the front into log of x sin x. Differentiate both sides. Left side differentiation is 1 by v dv by dx. Right side making use of product rule, keep 1 by x, differentiate log x sin x and keep log x sin x into differentiate 1 by x. Now sometime you may be thinking that sir, log x sin x, can I write it as log x plus again log sin x? Can be written. But for doing the differentiation, if you do directly, it is we are going to get the same answer. For 1 by x into differentiation of log of x sin x is 1 by x sin x into d by dx of x sin x by making use of chain rule. Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 upon x. We continue. The differentiation of x sin x is once again we have to use the product rule. Keep x, differentiate sin x, keep sin x and differentiate x. And bringing that minus 1 by x square to the front in the second term. Now 1 by x sin x into differentiation of sin x is cos and differentiation of x is 1. Now when you bring that 1 by x sin x inside, it becomes x and x cancel, cos by sin is cot and plus sin will get cancelled, you will get 1 by x. And once again you can simplify it. Cot x by x plus 1 by x square minus log x sin x by x square. If there is a scope for simplification, taking LCM, you can do it. We continue. You can take x square as LCM. First term will become x cot x, second term will become plus 1, third term will become minus log x sin x. Now it is ready. We can push that v to the right hand side and substitute for v. V is x sin x whole power 1 by x. It costs x cot x plus 1 minus log of x sin x upon x square. We call it as equation number 3. Here we have found dv by dx. All of them to be substituted in dy by dx. Substitute 2 and 3 in equation number 1. You will get dy by dx is x cos x power x into 1 minus x tan x plus log of x cos x, first term, plus x sin x whole power 1 by x into x cot x plus 1 minus log of x sin x upon x square. We move on to question number 12. Find dy by dx for x power y plus y power x is equal to 1. We can't take log directly. We call it as u plus v is equal to 1, where u is the first function x power y, v is the second function y power x. And we know that du by dx plus dv by dx will be the derivative of the right hand side here is 0. We call it as equation number 1. We will find du by dx, we will find dv by dx and put it in this equation. Let us start with u is equal to x power y. Take log on both sides. Log u is log of x power y. Y is the power. It will come to the front. For y log x is the right hand side. Now differentiate it. Differentiation of log u is 1 by u du by dx. Y log x to be differentiated making use of product rule. Keep y, differentiate log x. Keep log x and differentiate y. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Differentiation of y is dy by dx. Therefore, 1 by u into du by dx is y by x plus log x into dy by dx. Now, u should be brought to the right hand side. U multiplied by y by x plus log x into dy by dx. Where du by dx is xy into y by x into dy by dx into log x. We will keep it ready. We will call it as equation number 2. We call it as equation number 2. We continue. V is equal to y power x. Taking logarithm on both sides. Log v is log of y power x. Here x is the power. It will come to the front. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. 1 by v into dv by dx is x multiplied by d by dx of log y. Keep x, differentiate log y, and keep log y, differentiate x. What is the differentiation of log y? It is 1 by y into dy by dx, and the differentiation of log y multiplied by differentiation of x is 1. Therefore, you get here x by y into dy by dx plus log y. One by v dv by dx is now x by y into dy by dx plus log y. Push that v to the right hand side. Substitute for v y power x into x by y into dy by dx plus log y. We call it as equation number 3. We have found du by dx plus dv by dx is 0 as equation number 1. To substitute in that equation, we have found du by dx and we have found dv by dx also. Let us substitute it now. X power y into y by x plus dy by dx into log x plus y power x into x by y into dy by dx plus log y is equal to 0. We want dy by dx. Let us collect dy by dx multiplied by x power y log x from the first term, y power x into x by y from the second term. The term not containing dy by dx is x power y into y by x, y power x into log y. You can, dy by dx can be put like this. You can push the second term to the right hand side. It will become minus of x power y into y power x plus y power x into log y upon x power y log x plus y power x into x by y. Now what you can do is, if you want to write in a proper way, now x power y, and there is a x in the denominator, that can be written as x power y minus 1. Similarly, in the denominator you have y power x upon by y, but that can be written as y power x minus 1. So this can be like this. Let us go to question number 13. Y power x plus is equal to x power y. We can directly take logarithm on both sides. Log of y power x is equal to log of x power y. X is the power, therefore x log y. Y is the power, therefore y log x. Differentiate both sides. X into d by dx of log y plus keep log y differentiation of x. Right hand side, y into differentiation of log x plus log x into differentiation of y. What is the differentiation of log y? It is 1 by y into dy by dx plus log y, differentiation of x is 1. Right hand side, y into d by dx of log x is 1 by x, and log x into differentiation of y is dy by dx. Therefore, first term is x by y into dy by dx plus log y is equal to y by x plus log x into dy by dx. Collect all dy by dx terms to one side. Y by x, so x by y minus log x is equal to, the term not containing dy by dx will go to the right hand side, y by x minus log y. For dy by dx into, if you take LCM, y as the LCM, it will be x minus y log x upon y is equal to y minus x log y upon x. Therefore dy by dx is equal to that y upon x into y minus x log y upon x minus y log x. You can bring that y inside also, x inside also, not going to have any impact. Let us move on to question number 14. Find dy by dx for cos x whole power y is equal to cos y whole power x. We can take log both sides. Log of left hand side is equal to log of the right hand side. Left hand side, y is the power, it will come to the front. Y log cos x. Right hand side, x is the power for x log cos y. Let us try to differentiate directly. Left hand side and right hand side, you have to make use of product rule. Keep y, differentiate log cos x, plus keep log cos x, differentiate y. Right hand side, x d by dx of the second function log cos y plus log cos y into differentiation of x. What is the differentiation of log cos x? It is 1 by cos x into differentiation of cos x. The differentiation of y is dy by dx. Come back to the right hand side. What is the differentiation of log cos y? It is 1 by cos y into d by dx of cos y plus log cos y into differentiation of x is 1. Let us continue. Differentiation of cos x is minus sign and differentiation of y is dy by dx, and on the right hand side the differentiation of cos y is minus sin y into dy by dx. That we should be careful, plus log of cos y. Let us arrange the terms now. Sin by cos is tan, therefore minus y tan, plus log cos x into dy by dx. Again sin y by cos y is tan y, for minus x into tan y into dy by dx plus log of cos y. As usual, let us try to collect all dy by dx to one side. For dy by dx multiplied by log of cos x plus x tan y is equal to log of cos y plus y tan x. Now you've got the answer now. Dy by dx is y tan x plus log of cos y by x tan y plus log of cos x. Let us move on to question number 15. Find dy by dx if xy is equal to e power x minus y. Directly we can go for taking log. Log of the left hand side is equal to log of the right hand side. Log xy can be written as log x plus log y. There x minus y is the power, therefore x minus y into log e. Log e is 1, therefore log x plus log y is equal to x minus y. It is ready for differentiation. Log x differentiation is 1 by x. Log y differentiation is 1 by y dy by dx. Differentiation of x minus differentiation of y on the right hand side. You got the steps like this. 1 by x plus 1 by y into dy by dx equal 1 minus dy by dx. Take dy by dx terms to one side. It will be 1 plus 1 by y equal to 1 minus 1 by x. Now we can write it as 1 plus y by y into dy by dx is equal to x minus 1 by x. Therefore, dy by dx is y multiplied by x minus 1 upon x multiplied by y plus 1 or 1 plus y. Question number 16. Find the derivative of the function f of x is a product of 4 factors 1 plus x, 1 plus x square, 1 plus x power 4, 1 plus x power 8, and hence find f dash of 1. As usual, we will take logarithm on both the sides. For log of f of x is log of the right hand side. Right hand side 4 terms are multiplied. Therefore, log of the plus first plus log of the second plus log of the third plus log of the fourth. Now it is ready for differentiation. 1 by 1 plus x into d by dx of 1 plus x. 1 by 1 plus x square into d by dx of 1 plus x square. 1 by x power 4 into d by dx of 1 plus x power 4 plus 1 by x power 8 into d by dx of 1 plus x power 8. Please be careful in the left hand side. It is 1 by f of x into f dash of x. That is 1 by that function into derivative of that function. Now you know the differentiation of 1 plus x, it is 1. Differentiation of 1 plus x square is 2x. Differentiation of 1 plus x power 4 is 4x cube. Differentiation of 1 plus x power 8 is 8x power 7. Or you will get like this. If you multiply that f dash of f of x to the right hand side, it will be f dash of 1 is this formula now. Now we got f dash of x now. We can replace it by f of x on the right hand side. Therefore, this is a lengthy expression you are getting 1 plus x into 1 plus x square into 1 plus x power 4 into 1 plus x power 8. That is 1 upon 1 plus x plus 2x upon 1 plus x square plus 4x cube upon 1 plus x power 4 plus 8x power 7 by 1 plus x power 8. We have calculated f dash of x now. What they want f dash of 1. Replace x is equal to 1 everywhere. And you will get this as the answer as 120. It is a very simple one. Therefore, you have to simply 2 into 2 into 2 like that. You have to simplify it and finally you will get 120 as the value of the derivative at x is equal to 1. Now question number 17, we have to differentiate this function by 3 different methods. By product rule, that is by keeping the first function into second function. By expanding the product to obtain a single polynomial, expand it totally, you will get a 5th degree polynomial. By logarithmic differentiation, by taking log. Now you have to decide which one is convenient to you. For that only it has been asked, you should know all the 3 types. Okay, this is the way. Let us go for product rule. What is the meaning of product rule? Keep the first, differentiate the second, plus keep the second and differentiate the first. Therefore, the differentiation of the second function is 3x square plus 7. Differentiation of the first function is 2x minus 5. Or we can expand it 3x square into the bracket plus 7 into the bracket plus 2x into the bracket minus 5 into the bracket. We are doing it because we want to compare the final answer by using different methods. So this is the expansion by expanding the brackets and finally collecting the x power 4 term, x cube term, x square term, x term and constant term. The differentiation is 5x power 4 minus 20x cube plus 45x square minus 52x plus 11. The second method, we will expand it totally by a single polynomial. What do you mean by that? You know it should be x square into x cube, x square into 7x, x square into 9, minus 5x into x cube, minus 5x into 7x, minus 5x into 9, 8 into x cube, 8 into 7x, 8 into 9. You know it. Now collecting the terms, x power 5 term, x power 4 term, x cube term, x square term, x term and constant term. We can go for differentiation now. Direct differentiation it can be done. 5x power 4 minus 20x cube plus 45x square minus 52x plus 11. Differentiation of 72 is 0. Now we have found the differentiation using the product by obtaining as a single polynomial. That is a power 5 polynomial of degree 5. We will go to the third method mentioned, logarithmic differentiation. We have to take logarithm on both sides, log of the first plus log of the second. How to do the differentiation? It will be 1 by y into dy by dx, log of something for chain rule, 1 by that into dy dx of that x square minus 5x plus 8 plus 1 upon x cube plus 7x plus 8 into differentiation of x cube plus 7x plus 9. And differentiation of x square minus 5x plus 8 is 2x minus 5. Differentiation of x cube plus 7x plus 9 is 3x square plus 7. For y should be multiplied. We are substituting the value of y now. X square minus 5x plus 8 into x cube plus 7x plus 9. Now what we can do is we can bring this two product inside the bracket so that one of them will get cancelled with the denominators. We continue to bring it inside. It will become 2x minus 5 into the brackets x cube plus 7x plus 9 because x square minus 5x plus 8 will get cancelled. In the second case, x cube plus 7x plus 9 will get cancelled. So it is 3x square plus 7 into x square minus 5x plus 8. Now you expand totally because you got the derivative now, you expand it. After expansion, collect those values, that is x power 4 term, x cube term, x square term, x term and constant term. Now when you visualize it, the answers which we got by using product rule, by expanding it into a polynomial and then differentiating using logarithm, the result are same in all the three methods. For the method we have to select that method which is easy and convenient to us, provided that method is applicable. Question number 18. You have been given the formula for UVW. Actually, we know this formula for UVW, product of three terms. If UVW are functions, show that d by dx of UVW is equal to du by dx into VW plus dv by dx into UW plus dw by dx into UV. Keep to differentiate the third one. We know it in two ways. First by repeated application of product rule. Second by logarithmic differentiation. Oh, let us try. By repeated application of the product rule, what do you mean by that? We know the product rule of product of two functions. So let us take u as the first function and vw as the second function. Then how will you differentiate? Keep u, differentiate vw and keep vw and differentiate u. Now you know the formula for vw once again, and that is why it is told there. First by repeated application of product rule. We are going to apply the product rule once again. For the differentiation of vw now, keep v, differentiate w and keep w and differentiate v. The second term is vw into du by dx. Expand, it is uv into dw by dx plus uw into dv by dx plus vw into du by dx. And we can arrange it in order as given in the question. It is du by dx into vw plus dv by dx into uw plus dw by dx into uv. Let us keep it down. This is the method we used is using the product rule again and again. Repeated use of product rule. Let us go by logarithmic differentiation. Very simple. Take log on both sides. Log of UVW, log of the first plus log of the second plus log of the third. Differentiate it now. 1 by y into dy by dx is equal to 1 by u into differentiation of u plus 1 by v into differentiation of v plus 1 by w into differentiation of w. Very simple. 1 by u du by dx plus 1 by v dv by dx plus 1 by w dw by dx. We got dy by dx as y multiplied by 1 by u du by dx and 1 by v dv by dx plus 1 by w dw by dx. Now y is nothing but uvw. I substitute it, then bring it inside. From the first term u will get cancelled, from the second term v will get cancelled, from the third term w will get cancelled. For you will get du by dx into vw plus dv by dx into uw plus dw by dx into uv. In this problem we have seen that is the product of three functions. When they are differentiated either using the logarithmic differentiation or by making use of product rule repeatedly, we are getting the same answer. Therefore, we have to select the method which is convenient. Suppose if more than two terms are multiplied, if you are asked to find the differentiation, logarithmic method is the best method.